What's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing great. It's your boy Kyle McGuire from United Soft Wash, and we're gonna do a video today. We're doing it live, all right? Not technically live, but I'm doing it live as in I don't have time to do edits. I don't have time to put pen to paper and kind of structure this video out. But I want to make a video on yard signs because that's what your boy's doing right this second, all right? It's been a long day. Let's see what time it is. Just got back from the house. I washed all day. It's 8:21, June 20th, 2022, guys. Been a long day washing. Knocked down 3 houses today, did 2 driveways. Your boy's beat, got a little bit of sun, but it's not over. The day is not over. Time is the great equalizer, guys. So if you want to succeed, you have to take full advantage of your time, and you got to be willing to go out here, put your nose on the grindstone. I value family, I value downtime, I value rest, but for you guys to be successful, all right, you have to do things that other people are unwilling to do. So that's what we're doing right now. While some of my competitors, I don't know what they eating. They might be eating seared tuna or freaking tacos or you know what I'm saying? Rotisserie chicken. Who knows? But I'm not. All right, I grabbed some Mickey D's, slammed that on the way here, and we're going to be putting out some yard signs, guys. So I'm prepping a handful of signs right here. And we're going to talk about the 3 biggest things that most of you guys are doing wrong when it comes to bandit signs, all right? So you can see that we're starting to prep some signs here. Got a handful that we've already put some stakes in. Got some on the ground right here. And got some over here. We about to pepper these streets, daddy. What's the deal? So we're going to go live. Normally, I kind of structure these videos and make them more polished and stuff like that, but I'm slammed. So let's just kick it off, all right? The number one thing that guys or girls, business owners, and I don't care if you sell houses or you buy houses like them bandit signs that says we buy houses for cash, or maybe you mow grass, pressure wash. It don't matter what it is. There is the limits are endless when it comes to bandit signs. The number one thing that people do wrong, they make their signs way too busy, way too extravagant. And I'm going to tell you why that's wrong. 1, nobody cares if you go and get a graphic designer and you make your sign all beautiful and you put all this effort in. I've seen videos and I hear people talking. I see competitors do it. I see people on YouTube talking about it. The customer does not care, guys. The customer does not care if you went and got a graphic designer. You go to Fiverr, you pay somebody to design this elaborate sign. That elaboration, all that extra stuff, it's loud, it's sound, it's static, it's white noise. All it's going to do is distract the customer. It's going to take away from them being able to read what services you offer, what your number is. Keep your signs simple, guys. That's the number one mistake. People go too extravagant on the signs and they have all this stuff, and their train of thought is, I'm going to be different. We're gonna differentiate ourselves because we're going to show that we care. We care about our yard signs. We're going to put all this effort in, and we're going to put all this money into printing these full spectrum color signs, double-sided, with all these graphics, pictures. I saw a yard sign the other day that half the sign was somebody's face. Bam! Right on the sign. Whose man's? Whose man? Nobody cares about your face. Nobody cares about the time you put into the sign. All right, what's this say right here? Let me flip this camera around. When you make your signs, guys, give them the solution. If they have a dirty-ass house, put pressure washing. Put house washing. Maybe they got tall grass. Grass cutting. I don't know their verbiage. Grass cutting, weed eating. All right. Here's another real simple one. Roof cleaning, guys. I'm not reinventing the wheel here, guys, but I like to keep mine very simple. 1 or 2 colors. I like to tell them what service are we offering. Pressure washing. How to reach me. There's my phone number. Website. You can even do without website, just like these signs. I find that, you know, on a lot of signs, if I at least put my website on there, it is a form of branding. It is a form of brand recognition, and it gives a form of legitimacy. There is a sense of professionalism whenever you can see a website and you see a company name. But guys, do you see the theme here? We are not overcomplicating this. Now, I get it, guys. I am very proud of what I've accomplished in my company, and I think every one of you, if you're a company owner, you should be proud too. But signs, this is not the time and place to have an ego. This is not where you have elaborate pictures and full spectrum color and all your services. You're just going to distract the customer. And in all honesty, the customer doesn't care how much effort you put into your yard sign. They're just trying to see a sign and take advantage of it. And they're not going to take advantage of a sign if they can't read it because you got your face taking up half the freaking sign. That's ego. That's pride. Tell them what you do, and maybe that phone will ring and you can make some money. Keep your sign simple, guys. Let's talk about number 2, the second most prevalent thing that I see in regards to people I think not being as successful as they could be is putting signs in the wrong place. All right, so let's talk about it. All right, guys, so I'm coming back from Raleigh today to Garner, and I'm on 40, Interstate 40. People haul ass on this road, about 70 to 80 miles an hour. What do you think you're going to see if someone puts up one of these 12 by 18 inch signs, or let's just say 18 by 24 inch sign? If you pass that thing going 80, let's be honest, it was a blur. It was a blur. You didn't even see that thing. You know what I'm saying? So not only are people wasting money buying signs and stakes, but they're wasting fuel driving around town putting them out, and they're wasting their time, which is the biggest commodity that you have, by putting signs in the wrong places. On the side of the freeway, whose man's? You know what I'm saying? Also, putting them on the side of a road that's not maintained. Like I just saw some pressure washing signs the other day on a road that is clearly not maintained. The signs are put out and there's already weeds covering the signs. You can't even read it. You can't even read it. And I feel bad for these dudes because I know they spent hard-earned money on the signs and they spent their time away from their family putting signs out in bad areas, guys. You have to think about impressions. You have to think about getting as much exposure as you can, all right? So think about vehicle traffic. Think about personnel traffic, foot traffic, all right? Stop signs, four-way intersections, T-sections where vehicles are stopped, all right? Put it in a high, in a high traffic area where you're going to have hundreds and thousands of vehicles see this sign, but put it somewhere, put it somewhere where you're going to afford that person the opportunity to maybe take a picture or maybe just take that mental note of the phone number or the service or something like that. Give them time to snap a picture of that sign. If you got 10 services on your sign, nobody could even read it. And by the time they're halfway through reading your sign, they have to go because they got a green light. So be smart about it. Put these signs somewhere where they're going to get a lot of visibility. Neighborhoods. Maybe you wash someone's house. There's less of a likelihood that someone's going to come through and steal all your signs if they're in your customer's yard. You know, just say, hey, I just washed your house. You know, do you mind if I put a sign in your yard for a couple days? If a neighborhood has 400 homes in it, 1,000 homes in it, think of the impressions you're going to get. Think of every person that's going to see that sign, whether they're driving or they're walking on the sidewalks. That stuff is going to generate money. Intersections. I know some people don't like doing this, but on the electric poles and stuff like that. Certain areas really enforce it hard, but certain areas, maybe in more rural parts of the county and stuff like that, they don't enforce it. You know, you're going to have high visibility. Think about these things. Put your signs somewhere where they're going to go out there and they're going to be seen, all right? Don't put it on the side of the road. Don't go out there and put it in the weeds. You know what I'm saying? Don't put it somewhere where a tractor trailer is going to drive by and blow it off the road. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be in the woods. Be smart about it. Number 3, you're not putting enough signs out. Let's talk about it. Guys, this is the third biggest mistake that I see pressure washers make. The third biggest mistake. And it should be, You know, these are in no order, but I think this is the most important thing. I see guys all the time on YouTube. I follow different industries. I follow lawn care. I follow all types of industries. I see people say this. You know, I was doing yard signs for a while, but I ain't have that much luck, you know. And then you ask them how many they did. They're like, I bought 100 of them. Guys, 100 yard signs is nothing. That is nothing, guys. You have to put your foot on the gas, all right? I'm busy right now. My schedule, I'm booked out a couple weeks, all right? But my foot is on the gas. You have to be a savage with this stuff, guys. And I know everybody, this is situational dependent. Maybe you don't have a big budget right now, but you're going to get there, all right? You're gonna scale up and you're going to get to the point where you have more income. But guys, I'm running low right now. When I buy signs, I'm buying them now at like 1,000 at a time because I know that I have, let's just face it, we all got bitch-ass competition that are going to see your signs out in town, and then they ain't making no money. They broke, all right? And then they're going to sneak out there like a thief in the night. They're going to slide up like a dancer, and they're going to pull them signs out of the dirt, and they're going to keep it moving, all right? And that's just the ugly truth. You have to overwhelm those clowns, all right? You got to go out there, and you got to pepper these streets, daddy. You got to put them out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to hit up 4 different cities tonight, and I'm going to spread them out there. There ain't one competitor that is going to put in the time and the effort that I'm putting signs out. They're not going to put that same time and effort into ripping them up. You know what I'm saying? You have to put a ton of them out. If your city is ripping signs up, or maybe they're harassing you, that's always fun. I get that question a lot. I don't care if the town of Apex or the town of somewhere says, we found 1 or 2 of your signs, we about to fine you $50. I don't care. I'll put more signs out tomorrow because let's just talk about it. $1 sign right there. That sign costs $1. I have one of them signs, right? Just one that's been in a location for 3 years. I've made over $30,000 off that sign. I'm not even going to go into detail about some of the jobs that I've gotten off of signs, all right? Whenever you get a return on your investment like that, you really start caring less about what people think. I could care less if my competitors, you know, get mad at some of these signs out there. I could care less if I get a person in a neighborhood get mad that they saw my sign or something like that. I could care less because my priority, and your priority should be too, is the livelihood of my family. I care about putting food on their, putting clothes on their back, food on the table, and a roof over their head. And mine too. We're on the cusp of a recession, guys. So keep your foot on the gas and put out a lot more signs. If you put out 50 signs and you call it quits after that, let's just face it. You probably ain't built right. You ain't built for this. Or whatever industry you're in, you just go ahead and get out. Because if it takes that much to rattle you, to shake you, you ain't built for this. So get out there, get after it, guys. Freaking beat. If y'all saw my video the other day, we're making a lot of moves. Been doing a lot of washing at the beach. We're sourcing a shop at the coast. That's going hard. That's going real fun right now. I'm not finding much, but we're gonna find something. Moving out of here. After talking with the landlord, he's working with me since Lindsay took a job at the coast. They're letting me out of here. The company next door, the flooring company, they're taking over this. So I subleased my contract to them. So all the shelves are gone, guys. A lot of this stuff is already moved out. Had 4 pallets of soap the other day. I think it was like 4 days ago. We got 1 left. So got more soap coming. If you guys want some kamikaze, check out the website, www.unitedsoftwashnc.com. Let me show you guys something. Still got the F350 out here, guys. Old Vita Guerra, that's what I call her. But picked up this little gem right here as like a little around town car. Just picked this thing up. 2002, y'all know my Ford guy. 2002, this thing is clean as a whistle. Got every service record since this thing was built. It was the mechanic at at the Ford dealership. So 2002, guys, 31,000 miles. And I got it at a steal too. So that's gonna be my little around town car. I'm probably gonna put some signs out in it tonight, my little incognito truck. In case I need to run a drill on one of my ops, I'll take that thing. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm like talking way too much right now. You got to do the things that other people are unwilling to do. So it's been I've been up since 5 a.m., washed all day, putting signs out. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably not going to get in bed till midnight tonight. I'll be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow washing. I'm not saying you got to go that hard, but work is not going to fall in your lap. If you're going to be successful, you have to work hard, guys. It takes hard work, guys. You got to get out there, get after it. If you guys have failed with yard signs before, let me know if one of the 3 things I talked about fits your circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Adjust fire, keep it moving. You're going to be successful. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.